Hey, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been months, weeks. I don't even know how long it's been, but I'm back, and it's been a while, and I have a very nice surprise for you guys. What you guys are looking at right here is my own um, pre-built. I don't know what the right term is to use, but it's my own custom built engine that I built secretly during the duration that I've been gone from the Vulcan series. I know I have a Vulcan series that is currently in progress that I just sort of like disappeared in the middle of nowhere. I promise you I did not disappear intentionally. I disappeared because of university. I'm studying computer science, so that is the worst decision I've ever made in my life, to study computer science, because computer science is quite difficult. And particularly the math side of things. You're going to be dealing with a whole lot of discrete maths, linear algebra, and calculus, and those are not my forte. I do not enjoy that, but I do not have a choice. I need it, and this is the reason why I need it, right? Because if I want to build software at a level of this, or at this level, I need a whole lot of math, because what I'm dealing with here is matrices. So I need to learn matrices, and that's what they're teaching us at university, how to deal with matrices and matrix multiplications, rotation, scaling. You do a lot of these things in linear algebra, right? They do kind of touch on these, but they do not really teach you exactly how to implement them in code, which is something that you have to do on your own and learn on yourself. I don't know if other universities teach you, but yeah, for me, I had to do all of this, self-taught way. So yeah, but anyway, I'm getting sidetracked here. Yeah, I just wanted to say hello. It's been a while, and for those who are just tuning in, my name is Lou, and I make educational videos on Vulkan and game engine, or software design, or software architecture techniques and stuff like that. So anyway, it's been a while. I just wanted to say that I'm back, but I do have a few questions for you guys who have been watching the Vulcan series. I have hit a point whereby we kind of close to basically being done with the basic stuff, or a lot of the scaffolding, to at least be able to set up our 3D environment. Now, we still need to set up vertex buffers, I think. Yes, vertex buffers, because the last time I think we set up our rendering so that we can render a triangle or a quad to the screen, but we did not do that using vertex buffers and index buffers, right? That's something that we need to set up. And then we also need to set up a proper geometry system. Now, it's something that I'm not sure if I really want to do, because it's quite a lot of work. So I don't know if you guys are interested in that, but if you are, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll basically create a couple of videos on how to set up how to set that up, so that you guys can basically render multiple objects. Maybe if you guys are interested in learning how to do batch rendering, maybe I can like have a little dedicated series for batch rendering, dedicated series for instance rendering, little dedicated videos for gizmo design. If you guys are looking what you guys are looking at right here is actually a gizmo that I'm kind of working on. It's not complete. We do not have object selection in this sandbox of mine, so it's something that I need to implement first, so that I can start adding interaction to this gizmo, so that we can basically use it in the sandbox of mine, so I can basically rotate objects around and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in learning how to do these things from scratch on your own, let me know in the comment section below, and help me come up with ideas, so that I can actually provide some value to you guys, because this channel is essentially an educational channel, and as much as I want to teach what I want to teach, I still want to teach what you guys want me to teach. So my own programming language, not my own programming, my preferred programming language is C. I do not code in C++. I do not like C++, so please do not ask me to code in C++, because I'm not gonna do that. But just know that all the videos that I make are in C. Okay, C is cross-platform. You can basically compile it anywhere, and you can use it on any machine, so you do not have any restrictions. And one thing I like about it is it's not convoluted. It's not it's not bloated the same way that C++ is. C++ is just, it has a lot of stuff that you really do not need to build stuff like this, right? So yeah, I'm not gonna use C++. This channel will remain C based, and we will integrate other languages if needs be. In this case, Objective-C, because I'm on Mac, so we kind of needed to integrate operating system related stuff such as Metal, windowing. This windowing system right here, right, what we have right here is basically a custom window system that we built from scratch. It actually supports multi-windows. So if I just close this real quick, just to illustrate that we do have multi-window support, let me go down to my sandbox real quick. Source, main. Yeah, there's a lot of code going on here, but do not worry, this is not properly structured. This is essentially just me prototyping. It's a sandbox, guys. It's just what I do to test a lot of stuff. Here I have like hot reloading setup. It's actually kind of not working at this point, but that's a problem for another day, so do ignore this code right here. It's just test code. But anyway, I just wanted to illustrate multi-window support. So we have a window creation here, so I just create another window here, save that window, and then let's just say sandbox 2. And then in my rendering loop, in my renderer, we can basically have the same window rendering the same thing, another window rendering the same thing that our render is currently rendering on the main window. So if I rebuild this, you'll notice that now we have two windows, right? So we have this window and this window. So this is the main window, so I can move around. But you'll notice that because, again, I'm rendering the same thing on both windows, we have input basically propagating onto both windows. It is something that you can turn off and on if you want, but the default behavior here is if I'm running the same thing on both windows, then it should just handle it as one window universally. But yeah, this is one of the things that I've been working on, and also just sort of like adding support for behind the scenes. I know I added somewhat support for multi-window when supporting the Vulkan series, but we did not really touch base on it. I did not really implement it to an extent whereby we can actually do all of this that we're doing here, right? And also I do want to mention something that's very important is this engine that you see here that I'm illustrating. Hold on, where's my terminal? It's not built in Vulkan. It has no Vulkan support. Wait, no, this is actually the wrong project. Where is it? Why did it disappear to? Here it is, Metal Engine. Right, so this one is strictly Metal. There is no Vulkan renderer here. The one that has Vulkan is the one that we are currently using for the Vulkan series. So if you guys have been watching the Vulkan series, this is the project for that. You can, if you notice, I've added some math functions and all of that. That's because I've been working on it on the side as well, but don't worry, the series will still continue where it left off. So yeah. But anyway, what I wanted to showcase was the Metal engine that we have right here. Also, let me just do this right here so you guys can see what's going on here. And the FPS is quite high. We have about 1,300 and 1.3 thousand FPS currently, which is funny because sometimes when I'm actually running, or if the window's active, it drops down, right? It's gonna go down to 60 at some point. I don't know why it does that. I think I haven't set up something properly, but normally it gives me 60 frames per second, and when it chooses, it just decides to go all the way up to the thousands. I still don't understand why it does that. I think maybe it does that because I had quite a lot of stuff opened up while I'm developing, but yeah, who knows. But at least for this video, it's showing some pretty decent frame rates, but they do jump around, as you guys can see, also because I have two windows running at the same time. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you guys are interested in learning more about this, let me know in the comment sections. If you guys really want to learn how to do all of this as well, let me know in the comment section. And also just give me a direction of what you guys would like to see from me. The Vulkan series is not ending, like I said. It's something that we will continue to do and work on, but I need a different format. to essentially share that knowledge with you guys, because Vulkan is quite verbose and it's quite tricky and challenging, but Metal on the other hand is quite nice to work with. It's like OpenGL but for Mac. And better, to be quite honest. It's actually way better than OpenGL, but the only problem is it lacks proper documentation. So luckily you guys have me, who has been experimenting with it for quite a bit. So hopefully I can share my own knowledge with you guys on how to build something like this too. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Cheers.